So I've been a therapist for about 20 years now, and one of the questions I always ask my clients at the beginning of every session is, what are some things that went well in the past week? What are some things that you're proud of yourself for? And you'd be amazed at how many people can't think of anything, or it takes a really long time for them to just think of two or three things. And the reason is because we have negativity bias. We're wired to look for the bad stuff in the world, and this is just a biological fact. You can look it up, you can Google it if you don't believe me. So we're always fighting against our natural tendencies when we start thinking positive things, because we're wired to look for the negative. So if you struggle with a lot of negative thinking, if you go on doom spirals or future tripping, if you have anxiety, depression, a lot of depressive thoughts, then you're not alone. And the reason it's so hard to change is because you're trying to change something that you're biologically wired to do. But the good news is that we can change. It just takes some time. And it takes a little bit every day of noticing what's going well. So a simple tip would be, at the end of each day, take 5 minutes just to jot down some good things that you noticed, even if they were small, even if it was just that, you got up and went to work even though you didn't feel like it. You took your lunch to work instead of going to get fast food. Instead of getting the fried chicken, you got the grilled chicken. You can notice the things that you're proud of and tell yourself, I'm proud of myself for making that choice. So just taking a few minutes each day to jot down the positive things you notice happening in the world, you will eventually start to rewire your brain. And this is amazing. Our brains can change because of neuroplasticity. And then over time, once we start to notice the positive, then we start to just default to that more and more. And then it becomes more and more natural, and we're doing it all the time. It just takes time. It takes practice to do these things. So just get started, small steps. So just be patient with yourself about this. It takes time. It takes time to rewire the brain if you've just had this obsessive negative thinking for 30 years. So be gentle with yourself around this, and you just want to make small changes every day.